Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about 9 of the more common ways that a narcissist will try to gaslight your reality. The term gaslighting comes from the play Gaslight, which in the 1940s was made into a movie where the husband sent the wife insane. What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is to manipulate someone by any psychological means possible into doubting their own reality, their own feelings, their intentions, their behaviour and their memories. So they no longer trust within themselves and often turn to the gaslighter for the reality check. A narcissist wants you to think that what you heard, you did not hear. What you saw, you did not see. What you are feeling, you are not feeling. Or what you are not feeling, you actually are feeling. Why do narcissists gaslight? The narcissist does this because they feel entitled. There is one rule for them and another rule for everyone around them. They do gaslight with many forms of manipulation, and they do control with many forms of manipulation, as they feel entitled to protect their ego any way they can. Narcissists lack empathy to care for those that they hurt. They are arrogant within themselves. They have a belief that they can exploit us to meet a need of their own because they believe they are special. They are preoccupied with getting their own needs met. They wish to gain control of those around them to prove that they are right and all others are wrong. Narcissists want to escape accountability and not be held responsible for their own behaviour. They don't want to face the consequences for their own behaviour. They want to pass those consequences on to those around them, blaming and shaming and discrediting those around them. How gaslighting can make us feel? Gaslighting leaves us feeling full of self-doubt, confusion, sometimes turning into a detective to try and work out what on earth is happening in our reality, causing that intrigue within us. And then a narcissist will accuse us of having trust issues to gaslight us all the more, so that we question ourselves and not them. We can then feel like we're stalking the narcissist, and if you go to a narcissist with any information you find, they will double whammy by saying to you, "Don't you trust me?" Being gaslighted all the more, leaving you feeling guilty, questioning yourself more, isolated, full of fear, silent, scared, always saying sorry, second guessing yourself, feeling guilty, feeling lonely, and feeling like you're going crazy. How do we fall for gaslighting? We usually have no idea what gaslighting is to even recognise what someone is doing to us. We can often be caring people who understand that people make mistakes, forgive people, want to give people a second chance. We can fear reactions if we call out their behaviour from past experience. Or we could have been raised by a narcissist, so we accept other people's gaslighting behaviour as normal because we do not know any different. So just how do narcissists gaslight? 1. Through omission. The narcissist will leave out facts, saying things like, "I would have told you, but you can't handle the truth." This is one of the ways that almost gets us turning into a detective, because it causes that intrigue within us. Our instincts will be telling us that something isn't quite right, but as the narcissist will not tell us what's happening to us, we can turn into a detective to try and find the truth, to try and get to the bottom of the matter, to try and resolve issues, to try and claim our reality back. They will be downplaying or minimalising their behaviour to distract you from what they're up to. So you focus on your thoughts and your feelings. They will downplay and minimise their behaviour. They will say things to you like, "After all I've done for you, don't be so sensitive. I put a roof over your head. Do you think you might be overreacting a little bit here?" To make you feel grateful for the things that they have done for you and forget about the things they haven't done for you, and question whether you're overreacting when you're not. You're reacting perfectly normal to their abnormal mistreatment towards you. A narcissist wants you to question how you feel rather than how their actions have made you feel. 3. Withholding information, similar to omission. This is where they might tell you a part truth. So if you go to ask them a question about something and they'll let you know half the story, or they'll say, I'm not talking about this today. Do you really want to cause an argument right now? I don't want to argue with you. Or they'll tell you something like, I'm going here with Sam. And they could be going there with Sam. They're just not going to tell you where they're going afterwards. 4. Denying reality. This is where they will completely deny your reality. So if you ask them about something or bring something up that they promised and haven't delivered, you'll often get things like, I never said that. That's in your head. You're imagining things again. Or if you catch them out on something, they will say, you're imagining things. That wasn't me. If a narcissist plans something without you, they'll turn it around that you said that you didn't want to go, to excuse the fact that they didn't even tell you in the first place. 5. Breaking promises. A narcissist will promise you something to distract you from the reality of what's happening in the present moment. And this even occurs in the idolization stage to distract you from who they indeed are, as they sell you an illusion of a future that will never happen. They might deliver on some of those future dreams to confuse you when they don't. This will sell you your dreams. They will create that future that you would like with them, and they will claim they want these very same things too. So you don't want to let them down. Further down the line, when they break those promises to you, they will gaslight you with sentences such as, you must be mistaken, I never said that. Or they will say, if you hadn't, to make you work harder to please them, to create that false hope that around the next corner will be that thing that you both promised to do together. Only when you get there, when you get around that corner, it's not there. And to distract you from the pain at that present moment in time, a narcissist will tell you that you must be mistaken. If you hadn't, I'll talk about it in 6 months, to keep that hope alive within you while they slowly sink you. 6. Diversion. To distract you from what is actually currently happening in the present time, or how they've hurt you in some way. This is when a narcissist will divert you by saying things like, if only you. So you find yourself questioning yourself. You find yourself explaining and defending yourself to the narcissist so they don't have to explain and defend themselves to you. So you question not what they're doing, but how you're feeling. A narcissist will create feelings of jealousy within you, then call you jealous to distract you from what they're actually doing to create those feelings within you. So you focus your attention on your normal reactions to their abnormal behaviour. You pay attention to your feelings, and it distracts you from their actions. It distracts you from their behaviour so that they can escape taking responsibility, so they can avoid being held accountable, so they can avoid any consequences. And because you're that busy focusing on your actions, your intentions, and not theirs, when they hurt you with intent, then say, I'm only joking, it makes you question how you feel rather than how they acted. The same when they come at you with, you're too sensitive, when you're not too sensitive. These are normal feelings with how somebody is treating you, using your vulnerabilities, your flaws, your weaknesses against you. This will be when they bring something up from the past that you may have told them in the strictest of confidence. They will try to break down your boundary by saying things like, what would your mum think if I told them this? What would your friend think if I told them that? They will use your mistakes against you. They will use things you haven't even done against you. Anything you told them within confidence, they will use against you to distract you from what they are doing so they can exploit you to meet a need of their own. Triangulation. Narcissists triangulate to gain control, to meet a need of their own. They will say things like, everybody thinks you, nobody likes you, to isolate you. Also, that you question who you are because they're claiming everyone thinks this about you. So that you want to question, or you end up questioning who you are as a person. A narcissist will say that other people think you're crazy, so you doubt yourself. They will tell you what others haven't even said about you, so you question who you are as a person, not realising that the narcissist is using divide and conquer to gain control over you further. Withholding support. This is where a narcissist will have often done something that hurts your feelings, then they will turn around and claim it's your fault that your feelings got hurt. They will say things like, I'm sorry you feel that way. I didn't hurt your feelings. Nobody can make you feel anything. I'm only joking. You should learn to take a joke. Stop exaggerating. Stop being so insecure. Stop overreacting. They will say these things to distract you from how their behaviour has hurt you, how their behaviour has impacted you, so that you question your reactions again to their actions. And you don't pay attention to the root cause of your pain. If you do try to have a conversation with them and get to the bottom of the situation or resolve matters, a narcissist will happily just fall silent on you or stonewall you, not answer a simple question. You are led to believe that you're the one at fault for your pain and not their hurtful actions towards you. The narcissist silent treatment is a form of gaslighting where they lead you to believe you've done wrong and they withhold all forms of support. What can you do if someone is gaslighting you? Don't try to defend or explain yourself to them. The narcissist gets your emotional reaction and they enjoy frustrating and hurting you. Don't try to change their reality to the truth. That is their reality. Leave them to it. They take this as you gaslighting them, and they'll go to their defense mode of things such as projection and rage to gaslight you all the more. If you can go no contact, block and delete them on everything. Otherwise, limited contact, low contact. Avoid them and grey rock. Stay in your reality. Internally process your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings. Don't allow them to take over your reality. Stand in your truth. You do not need to defend yourself to them. Understand within your own mind that these are your feelings and your feelings only, and you are allowed to have them. Understand in your own mind that they are lying to you, they are deceiving you, they are gaslighting you, they are wanting to deny your reality so that you question yourself and not them. Don't share any more personal information with them. They will use this against you. If they've already done so, they will do so again. Often you've already shared things with them before you realise who they are. So then it's a case of working on your own insecurities, working on your own mistakes, working on your own flaws so that the narcissist can no longer use those things against you. I shall add into the description the video on the 7 of the narcissist's most common gaslighting phrases for more information on what to look out for within the things that narcissistic people say to distract you from the truth. If you are looking for further information and support to help understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. Go out there, create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.